Hey, what's up? I am the Ambigram Artist, Mark Palmer. Welcome back to the channel. My Ambigram artwork is considered the most tattooed artwork on the planet. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I put out 2 to 3 videos every week where I draw ambigrams. If you don't know what an ambigram is, it's a word or phrase you can read forward and upside down, kind of like how the word wow says mom upside down, only way more complex. And by the way, hi mom. So today's pop culture ambigram is going to be Stranger Things one way and the upside down, upside down. Today's tattoo design is going to be Get Rich one way and die Tryin upside down. Today's custom ambigram tattoo design is going to be Elizabeth one way and Matthew upside down. And today's fan comment from a previous video is going to be Shavier or Shavier. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but that's what I'm going to draw from a previous comment in a video. Also, I want to say thank you today to Monster Energy for giving me a reason to wake up every single day. Also want to say thank you to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer or a band, brand, or business, and you have a great idea for a clothing brand or you just want to do merch for your brand, the guys at T-Shirt Storm can really help you out, so give them a call. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you how you can get me to draw your ambigram right here on the channel. All right, let's draw some ambigrams. All right, so today's pop culture ambigram, like I mentioned, is going to be Stranger Things one way and the upside down, upside down. Stranger Things, obviously, cultural phenomenon. It's such a good show. Really needs no introduction. So I'm just going to dive right into the ambigram. So this is super long, and there's some really cool stuff that I'm going to have to do in here with the S and the P to match with the TH. But I'm also going to, you know what? I'm just going to dive right in. So we've got an S to N. I got to start all the way over here because it's going to be a long one. So we got S that way. And it's going to be an N upside down. Okay. And then we have TR to W. So the key here is closing the top here of the R of the TR to make sure that it's closed for the bottom of the W and still has good context. So next up is an A to O, which is kind of a nice naturally occurring solution there. Then D to N. So it's an N this way, but we're going to do a capital D on the other side in order to draw more attention to down the other way. So then we've got, let's see, G to E. So this here, it's a G this direction, and we're going to make sure we close it pretty completely on the other side. Then let's see, E to D, Stranger Things. Okay. Then R to I. It's going to be a lowercase r. Then here's where we've got a TH to PS the other way. So this is going to be a capital T. And it's going to be a dual vertical S that's going to, and I'm just going to use a straight T this time. And then here is the H in that direction. And then we've got a P this way. Okay. Then we have, let's see, TH, IN to EU. Yeah. And this we're going to capitalize on the other side by just dropping down a little bit lower than we might. Yeah, IN. And then we're going to just exaggerate the tail on this N to make sure that it's going to close the U in the other direction. And then this right here is the E tucked into that N. Then we have a, it's a good thing I started as far as I did over. Then we have a G to H here. Gonna do it a little bit lower. And then we have an S to T. And again, I'm just going to use a straight line here for the T. Okay, man. So we've got Stranger Things that way. And then upside down, it says the upside down. Yo, that's crazy. That came out great. Okay, so I'm going to take this solution to my computer and Photoshop. I'm going to use one of my favorite styles for this one that I call Bionic. I'm going to do some stuff stylistically that's going to make it flow better, have some better legibility and that kind of thing. I'll take it to my computer right now, and I will be right back with that. Okay, so I am back with the Stranger Things, the upside down ambigram, and this came out so clean. I love it. So it's Stranger Things that way, and the upside down, upside down. The irony of this design is not lost on me, doing something that says the upside down, but that's kind of cool. So Stranger Things that way, the upside down that way. Season 5 comes out in who knows when, but it's going to be a bit. But I'm excited to see how they end the Stranger Things saga in Season 5. So today's ambigram tattoo design is going to be Get Rich one way and Die Tryin upside down. So I'm just going to dive right in. Check it out. So first off, we've got a G to N. If we can make it pretty stylized on the G side, because it's going to be, legibility is going to be good because of context in this one. Then we have an E to I. Then it's going to be a T to uppercase Y. Then it's a capital R to TR in the other way. So I'm going to go a little bit above the X height here and kind of tuck this lowercase r in like that. And then here's the uppercase R in the other direction. And we're going to do a capital T here. Then we've got I to E again in this direction. Then C to I. Kind of make sure I have enough room to dot the I here. It's a little awkward, but I can fix that in the finished design. Then we're going to do H to D in the other way. So we're going to curve the top of this H so that we can get some pretty decent context and curve on the D this way. Okay, so there we've got Get Rich that way and Die Tryin the other way. Now the dot on this I should have kept a little bit more room there for the T so that I had more room for the I, but that's okay. I can fix that in the finished design. So Get Rich that way and Die Tryin upside down. I'm going to take this solution to my computer in Photoshop, and I'm going to come right back with the finished stylized version of the Get Rich Die Tryin ambigram. I'm back with the finished stylized version of the Get Rich Die Tryin ambigram, and this one's so clean. I love it. So Get Rich that way, and then upside down says Die Tryin. Today's custom ambigram is going to be Matthew one way and Elizabeth upside down for Erin in Portsmouth, Virginia. She logged on, placed this order through my website, and I'm going to draw it up for her right now. So let's get started. So we've got Matthew and Elizabeth. Let's see here. Let's start with, Matthew this way. So we're going to do M to TH to start. So let's see here. Okay, and then I think we've got the best solution is going to be an A to E right here. There's a couple of other things we could have potentially done there with a capital A, but I think this A to E is going to be the best solution. Then we have T to B. So we're going to bend this first T forward a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a curve there also. For the B in the other direction, we're going to close it off like that. Then H, yep, H to A. So we're going to do an H to capital A this way. And then E to Z. So we're going to just sort of lean this E over a little bit. It's going to be a capital E. Okay, and then T to I. W, E-L-I, gotcha. So we've got a W to E-L-I the other way. This is going to be crazy. So we're going to try and keep, it needs to be stylistic consistency here. So this way we're going to close the W by kind of exaggerating the I on the other way like that. Then we're going to just go above the X height here with the L. And then this capital E, we're also going to do like this. And we're going to close it off on the bottom like that. And we're going to put the E just like that. Okay, cool. So that's Matthew that way. And then Elizabeth this way. That actually came out real clean. There was a kind of some strangeness there with the E-L-I to W, but all came out in the end. So Matthew that way and Elizabeth upside down. She ordered this in my custom lettering style L, which is kind of a black letter Gothic looking style. So I'm going to take this solution to my computer in Photoshop and knock that out for her real quick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with the finished stylized version of the Matthew and Elizabeth ambigram for Erin. You can see this way, it's Matthew, and then upside down says Elizabeth. This came out real clean. This is one of my favorite lettering styles to use. It's my Gothic black letter style that I call lettering style L. And she ordered this through my website, and you can too. If you'd like to possibly have me draw you a custom ambigram, just send me an email, mark@wowtattoos.com. If you'd like an ambigram, please send me an email, and I would love to take a look at it and draw you a custom ambigram. Today's fan comment from a previous video is for Raymond Sangco, and he'd like to see the word Shavier or Shavier. I'm not quite sure how he pronounces it, but I chose it because it's going to be a really cool, clean solution, and I'm going to draw it right now. So check it out. So we're going to start here with an S to R, and I like doing symmetrical ambigrams just because they're fun to draw, because they just end up being where I have to draw half of the ambigram this way, and then the other half is basically the exact same thing, just drawn in the other direction. So once I get halfway done with this, I just repeat it in the other way. So there's an SR to H to IE. Then what I really liked about this is this A to V glyph that's just going to be super clean. Cross it like that. Then we just do the back half of the ambigram is the exact same thing, just upside down. Then we're just going to do the H. And this is the R to S in the other direction. Okay, there we go. So S-H-A-V-I-E-R, Shavier or Shavier. This was for Raymond Sangco, and he is actually located in... Oh, this was from a Family... Gotcha. So this is from the Family Forever short video that we had... that we posted a couple of months ago. But Raymond, that was for you. Thank you so much for commenting. And again, if you want me to maybe draw your comment in a future video, comment below on this video some suggestions of some words or names that you'd like me to try, and I just might choose your suggestion. All right, those are the ambigrams for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you love the video, consider subscribing. And if you're just here to troll, go right ahead. We love making fun of you behind the scenes. Comment 2 words or names below if you'd like the chance for me to draw your comment or suggestion in an upcoming video. Also, if you'd like to commission a custom ambigram, I would love to draw one for you. Send me an email to mark@wowtattoos.com. Or if you'd like to get one of my other ambigram designs tattooed, Check out wowtattoos.com where you can browse hundreds of my designs that are up that you can download the finished design and stencil of and take to your tattoo artist to get tattooed. And finally, just thank you again to T-Shirt Storm for making the entire channel possible. They do print-on-demand fulfillment for your band, brand, business, or if you're a YouTuber or a creator of any kind that wants to do merch, they're the perfect guys to call. They don't just fulfill and print orders, they will actually help you launch a brand. Thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am the Ambigram artist Mark Palmer, and I've been turning the world upside down since 2005.